Good afternoon, everyone. So once again, my name is Vinod Guptan, and I stand here as the chair of the supply chain. So director, I've left behind there. So there are a few main areas that we have handled over the past 3 months. The three being policy, commercial, and business. So under the policy, we have already had quite a number of discussions into how can we better the current working environment and get more business done, while ensuring that structures and regulations are strictly followed. So by saying that, I want to take you or draw your attention to the fact that there are quite a number of regulations may be known to you or maybe not known to you that are happening on the background, and we are in full view of all that. I have a very good team with me, though it's a small team, but we work with full heart, and hence we are also discussing almost 16 regulations in the pharmaceutical side. And day in and day out, together with the CAPI team, we are coming up with position papers, and including the changes of clauses that we may want with the current existing regulations that we have. I'm not reading from there, you can watch, but I'm saying what we are doing as well, but it's all mentioned there in a lot of words. So we are also working towards getting single regulator. By that I mean there's KMLTTB, there's KEBS, there's dairy board for certain range of products, there's cosmetics, there's PPB. So if the KFDA comes in place, which has now gone into 17 readings, and we are back to reading number 3. So we have started all over again. So with the current state of scenario, I'm not sure, and we don't know whether we would get the KFDA up and running before the new government comes in. All said and done, we are not losing track of it. So on the second reading, we found that what we were reading was the 4th reading of that 17 reading that we did. So imagine where we are now. So it's all gone for a toss. So every time we find clauses that were taken off are being brought in again, unfortunately. So we need to have a very keen eye. So all those who are privy or have access to the readings or the documents that come out, please point out where we may have missed out. But I can assure you, we will not miss out. So on the commercial side, well, you saw some good photographs. Yes, we didn't go there to take photographs. We did a lot of work. So suppliers have been paid. And by paid, I mean they have been paid. There are a few suppliers that were not paid by KEMSA. We are following through. Few reasons beyond both the supplier and KEMSA. We're also trying to see how we can mitigate the financial flow from the treasury into KEMSA, though it's not within any of our forte to handle it. But yes, we have a bureaucratic process in place, and we are trying to ensure that as the suppliers continue upping the fill rate. Right now, the KEMSA fill rate is at 12, maybe 18%. Unfortunately, so it's a sad story for our country. So we should get between 80 and 90, maybe if not 100%, 80, 90% fill rate. I can assure you, none of the suppliers are saying that, no, we are not ready. They are all ready. It's just that they are saying, can we be paid for what we supplied? And hence the reason for the low fill rate at KEMSA. Knowing fully well that patients still continue to suffer. So this is what we're trying to mitigate as we do business. How can we ensure that our patients do not suffer in the cause of we doing business? So that's on the commercial side of it. We are also trying to see, yes, Universal Corporation, local manufacturers, FKPM. We are trying to ensure that how can we now try and get zero rating, not only, tax-free importation processes taken up for the raw materials that come into the country, for the pharmaceutical finished product packaging material that come into the country, so that the cost burden is not on the patient. So as the government continues to collect revenues from all these packaging material that comes in for pharmaceuticals, we will try and see how best we can try and put different HS code for the packaging materials that come specifically for pharmaceutical products. So we will get there. We are not there yet, but we will get there. it's a battle, and we have a few soldiers, we have a few commandos as well, but I'm sure we will win this battle eventually at one point. Okay, on the business environment, we have tried to have very regular meetings, and like I said, I have a small team, but there's a whole list of 67 people that are on my committee, are supposed to be on my committee. I normally have 11 or 14. The last time I had 16. So I would ask for each one that is willing to be part of the committee and willing to be part of the vibrant team and get into action, roll up your trousers, roll up your sleeves, and get into action. This is the team to work for, or to be with. We have a work plan in place already, and following from the strategic plan, the work plan is ideally aligned, and this is a new strategic plan we have put in place, but we already have the work plan that is aligned with the strategic plan. A few tweaks that we need to get here and there, but yes, all in all, we are a good-to-go team and very vibrant, like I said before. So that's it, yes. Again, you saw good photographs, Ministerial Stakeholder Forum. So it's not photograph, it was a lot of heated debate, a lot of emotional outburst of what we are facing as an industry, of what we are specifically facing in terms of supply chain. KEMSA was present, NHIF was not present, but KEMSA was present on the table. So he took back a lot of messages from us of how can they better what they want us to do better for them. So we are here to better as the industry for the industry. So that's it from me.